On April 5, 2016, Rio Americano High School's Civitas Academy hosted the annual student mock elections.
I'm doing this basically just because I want students to kind of get interested in the election, and it's picking up speed and everything, and so I really just want kids who are able to vote in the real election to just kind of get interested and maybe give them like the will to vote.
The election starts here. Students line up in alphabetical order at this table and verify and sign their name in the registry. Then they receive this ballot, containing all of the known candidates.
We have four things we're voting on. We're voting on presidential candidates, and then senators who are up for election this year. And then we have two propositions, and we also have Mayor of Sacramento.
Then they begin voting at a portable voting booth, which arrives at the school as a simple-looking briefcase, which evolves into one of the most powerful tools used in democracy. In the booth, students are supplied with 2 pens and an official voter information guide that contains information on the voters' rights, ways to vote, information on propositions and candidates, and election dates to remember. Once the students have finished their ballot, it is then inserted into an official M100 ballot counter.
You bring your ballot over, your voted ballot, you put it through, and it checks make sure all the categories are filled in, and if not, it's okay. And if it is, if there's an overvote or an undervote, we count those. So if someone, say, voted twice in one category and once in none and none in another, we catch the overvote and the undervotes. It's kind of a rough estimate. That's about it, really.
The student then receives an I voted sticker, and, if 16 and older, is directed to the official voter registration table, where they make their presence as a legal California voter known to the state and federal elections division.
It's super simple. You fill out a form. It took me tops 5 minutes. Name, address, email. You can pick a political party, independent, Democratic, Republican, they have all those. You can also choose to go no political party. And that's literally it. There's no cash, there's no fee, it's free. You get, I think, in like 6 weeks in the mail basically saying you are now registered to vote. If you're 16 and older at this time, you can register, otherwise you can't. But it's a very quick and easy process.
This was my senior project, so I started working on this about 6 months ago after I finished my internship with the League of Women's Voters from California, and so I kind of decided that I should hold a mock election.
I think it's fantastic, actually. I think that students get to actually role play what it's like to go out and vote. The signing in process, handing a ballot, having to make decisions on the spot, and sliding the ballot in. And it's also great because it gives them the opportunity to also register to vote and participate in the process.
Basically, every kid's going to be voting today, and we've already got at least 300 kids to vote, and so I think every kid will have that raised awareness.
And if it wasn't for this event, some of them will not register or even vote. So I think it's a great way to push kids into voting and being aware of what's happening in the political world.
One kid came up to me today and just asked if he didn't have to vote because he said it would take too long because he didn't know anything about the candidates, and I said, it's your choice. If you don't want to vote, you don't have to. But I gave him an information pamphlet to read, and so he's going to read that.
I'm Nicole Temple. Thank you for watching.